What's good, guys? Fantasy Joe back here on our mock draft Monday. Today I'm drafting in from the 105. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, drop them in the comment section down below. Okay, so we are on the clock. McCaffrey, Lamb, Hill, Chase already off. Zero RB. We're gonna prioritize pass catchers in these beginning rounds. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Amon Ra there. Taking a look at who we've got on the board, this is where I get worried because I'm worried the pass catchers are going to go so fast. And round two is not where I really like a lot of the options that get to me. I'll go ahead and I'll take a Chris Olave. I'm not the highest on his talent, to be honest with you, but really I like Chris Olave's talent a lot. But it's more the Derek Carr situation there. But Amon-Ra St. Brown, Chris Olave to start the roster. You can see some of the other teams and how they're going. Got somebody in mind I want to take. We're going to take a look at the position real quick. And yes, I am going to draft him here. It's Travis Kelce. I just think when you're talking about touchdown upside, he only had 5 touchdowns this last year. He's still going to be the number one receiving option for Patrick Mahomes, the Kansas City Chiefs. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger on him there. And I'm really glad I did because the player that I was thinking about taking in round 3 got back to us in Jalen Waddle. I am definitely going to draft him. And this is going to be a quick one. We can take a look at that draft board once again. But I really like this roster now. Now they were able to get Kelce, a guy I think could have double-digit touchdowns at the tight end position, close to 1,000 yards. Maybe not the 100-catch days of old, but very close. So still going to add something in the reception game for you. It's a half-point PPR league. But as you can see, now we got our pass catchers. Now we got a lot of these positions knocked out. Um, can start looking at this running back position a little bit more, looking for some guys. Honestly, not a ton of players I love at the moment. So I'm going to take a look at some of these guys. Quarterback is another option, but I think I'm going to wait 1 or 2 more rounds, stack somebody else. I could go running back here in round 5, but James Conner doesn't impress me a ton. Amari Cooper's tempting because I think he's a really good wide receiver, and I think he is better than a lot of these guys that are left. But I really don't need a wide receiver at this point for the team. I will go ahead and take James Conner here. Reason being, I think every game that he actually plays, he'll be a solid RB for the squad. Give us some options outside of, you know, these other guys. And then I'm gonna go ahead and actually he's already gone. I was gonna say I was gonna reach on Jonathan Brooks, but he was taken already. That's 605. Makes sense. Taking a look at the quarterbacks, Burrow is still out there. Kyler's still out there. Jordan Love's still out there. So I'm going to go ahead and stack another running back. And Raheem Mostert finished the RB2 last year. I think he still has a ton of touchdown upside this year. So I really don't mind the running backs I was able to get. Now that I see the pass catching options I was able to stack, I was still able to come back and get a James Conner and a Raheem Mostert. So I really like that aspect of the team. Taking a look at the quarterback position, I am going to go quarterback now. Going to snag Jordan Love. I love the rushing upside he gives you as well. Rushing in 4 touchdowns last year. And just being useful to the legs, I think he could rush for more yards as well. I'm actually going to build a cheap stack here in the 7th and 8th round, one that I really like to do. Drafting Jordan Love and Christian Watson back-to-back rounds. I think the upside of that stack is just immense. Chase Brown is still on the board. I am going to pull the trigger on him. I just thought he looked really good as a running back last year. And according to the depth charts, him and Zach Moss, I think he's got a good chance of being able to get on the field and make an impact. So pull the trigger on him there. Feel good about my wide receiver position. I'll go ahead and take Marshawn Lloyd here in the 10th. Bit of a reach, but a guy I think is talented. I think that's one of the things you're looking for at this point in the draft, especially the running back position. This guy made it back to us. Rico Dowdle, another guy who I think is talented and has opportunity. Now he and Zeke, more of average players at this point in their careers, but somebody on that team is going to get the rock a lot and going to have a lot of scoring opportunities. So I'm going to take the shot on him there. Taking a look at who we still got on the board. Also, adding Josh Palmer, he could be the number one on that offense for what's his name? I'm blanking on their star quarter, Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert and that passing game, he could be the one there, could not be. It could be the lad. I think the lad's the most talented player, but you know, Kamani Vidal, running back, young rookie running back for the Chargers, could potentially get some run there and run heavy squad. So this is a team how it turned out in our zero RB draft. We got Amon-Ra St. Brown, Chris Olave, Travis Kelce, Jalen Waddle. Then we came back around, got James Conner, Raheem Mostert, our starting running back spots. Love is our quarterback, Christian Watson, Chase Brown, Marshawn Lloyd, Rico Dowdle, Joshua Palmer, and Kamani Vidal round out the bench. I think this is a pretty solid roster. I think anytime you go into a draft strategy and you're like, I'm going zero RB or I'm doing something like this, I really don't like to do that. It's interesting for mocks, but just because it doesn't let you capture value on the board. Like for me in round two, I probably would have gone running back and not forced the Chris Olave pick there. Like I said, it's not a bad pick, but I think there's more value you can pick up. So I'd say when you get to your actual draft, stay a little bit more flexible. Don't take one bold strategy and just go with it. But I think this shows you how whether your league accidentally turns into a hero RB or a zero RB, kind of based on how the board falls you don't need to panic. You just stay calm. You can draft a great roster no matter whatever strategy you use. Just take best player available. Stay calm. Things are going to turn out for you. Even if it wasn't your ideal first round pick or something like that, you got a lot of draft left to make up those differences to get your guys on your roster. If you guys have made it to this point in the video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions or comments, drop them in the comment section down below. Respond as always. This has been Fantasy Joe. Thank you guys for